Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ain't no pressure when you built for this.
Man down, round one. The truth hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undefeated super flyweight from San Antonio, Texas, Jesse Bam Rodriguez!
The universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
Stephen Fulton Jr. The Ennis Express is a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, here is the skilled, the highly regarded Devin the Dream Haney.
Man, what up, y'all? Yo, what's going on? We back at it with another one, man. Salute to everybody who done pulled up on me already. Y'all make sure y'all smash the like button. But we got to cook tonight, man. It's been a minute since I had the opportunity to jump on and rock with y'all. So, I felt like, hey, it's my time right now. So let me go on and do what I'm going to do. Man, appreciate y'all. We're going to drop the link in a second, man. I want to talk about something tonight, man. Man, and we're gonna play this interview for a few minutes, and I really want to I just want to go to one point. I'm tired of nonsense. Okay, I'm tired of. First things first. Shout out to the fights coming up this weekend. We got some good fights coming up this weekend. I'm looking forward to them all. But I ain't gonna say all of them. But the majority. You understand what I'm saying? I'm excited for these fights. I think this weekend is going to be a great weekend. We got fights from Friday to Sunday, right? You name it. You on Friday. What's the best Friday fight that I can give you? I can't give you a great Elijah Flores is fighting. Shout out to him. I'm a fan. Man, damn all that, man. That ain't what I'm here to talk about right now. We'll get to the fights later. I want to talk about this video. I was, preparing. Shout out to Lou. Y'all make sure y'all go sub to Rebuttal Entertainment. Me and Lou, we did a show earlier. I didn't get a chance to simulcast with him, but did a show earlier. And, man, I knew we was going to talk about Barrios and Ryan Garcia. And, man, the fight of the week is Shakur Stevenson versus Teofimo Lopez, right? I seen some nonsense, and I had to call nonsense when I seen it. It is what it is. Brian Custer did an interview on his podcast. The name of it is Last Stand Podcast, right? He did an interview with Shakur. If y'all look right now, if y'all go to my channel, get my page, y'all will see, man, Shakur, man, one of my favorite fighters. I love Shakur. Love Devin, right? I love boxers. I'm a fan of boxers. Abdullah Mason, I'm a fan. Boots, I'm a fan. Like, I love a good boxer, man. I went and heard some, man. I'm like, okay, let me check out what Brian Custer and Shakur got going on. And I heard something. It was something that stood out to me. I'm not big on criticizing fighters, right? But we gonna call a spade a spade. And if that shit outrageous, get what I'm gonna tell you.
This is outrageous.
If you say some shit that's some bullshit, then me get what I'm gonna tell you.
Damn. It's a bunch of bullshit.
That's what I'm gonna tell you, right? I want y'all to hear this, and then we're gonna react to this clip. Shakur Stevenson and Brian Custer, they get up here and shout out to Brian Custer. I'm a fan of Brian Custer. I think Brian Custer is a hell of a guy. You know what I'm saying? I think he does a great job being able to not just commentate, but to how do you put it? To moderate the whole situation like he does. I think he do a hell of a job. Shout out to his podcast because we wouldn't get some of these clips. But when nonsense is said and nonsense ain't responded to, I'm gonna respond to it. And this is the nonsense that I'm talking about right here. I want to play this clip right here, and when I play it, I'm just telling y'all, don't look at me like I'm the bad guy. Because hell, who am I? Because we get started late, we dropped the link earlier around here. Let me go in ahead and drop the link. It don't matter to me. Shit. If y'all catching the playback, make sure y'all smash the like button. All right, here we go. I want y'all to hear this clip, and I want to react to what Brian Custer say, and then I want to get into the T.O. versus Shakur fight. And is it going to be a good fight? Is it an interesting fight? Can it be a boring fight? I done heard all of it. You understand what I'm saying? What is, or which fighter has to do what to make it interesting, right? This is why I want to play this, because if what Brian Custer is saying is true, Shakur should make this a very interesting fight. This should be, very interesting, right? So I want to play. Let me go ahead and pull this up at the right clip. Make sure I ain't out of order, because y'all know I get out of order quick. It is what it is. Let me make sure. Bam. Get that. Okay. I believe it is here. Nope, I'm out of order. And what we're gonna see, because I don't know exactly how it all play out. Well, I do know how it play out, but I want y'all to hear what Brian Custer got to say about Shakur and his response to all of it. So let me hit that right there. Share my screen. Let's do a window. We only gonna share a window. Bam. All right. I want y'all let me know if I'm out of order. I might be out of order. I might be the most out of order individual y'all ever heard of. But listen to this clip right here, and we're gonna react to it. I think Brian Custer. I can't even say the brother name right. I think he glazing right here. I think he all the way out of order. Me personally, this is my opinion, right? Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me remove that. Let me do it again. He all the way out of order. And it ain't even like, I mean, my God, I didn't know if he was trolling or being serious. I'm just telling the truth. I didn't know what was going on at that current moment in time. And I think he was being serious and genuine with what he was saying, but all right, let's listen to this. I want to react to it live. So here we go. Let me turn the music down just a tad bit for a second. Oh yeah. All right, that's where we at. All right, we're gonna go here. All right, here we go. Y'all listen to this and y'all tell me what y'all think.
But Turkey made it happen. So Tyson Fury, Usyk, Crawford, Canelo. I would go down a list of fights that he has made that's been big fights.
Okay, this is him talking about Turkey. This ain't what I'm talking. Here we go.
One of the most talented fighters this sport has seen when we talk about Shakur.
Now, before we finish this clip and before we get all the way into it, listen and listen. I had no problem with you being a fan of a fighter. Anybody, nobody. Be a fan of whoever you like. I had no problem with it. Matter of fact, I support it. Support your fighter, but you ain't got to glaze, man. And I say this respectfully to Brian Custer. Man, the man is glazing crazy right here. Y'all can't tell me this ain't crazy glaze. Listen to this. Listen to what the man say.
Shakur Stevenson, because I see a guy smart. I see a guy who has great defense, and I see a guy, if you say you want to be offensive, okay, I'll be more than offensive with you. It almost reminds me, it's like Mayweather in his heyday defensively, and then Pretty Boy offensively. I'm talking Pretty Boy Floyd right now.
This is some of the most. Hold on, man. We got to call a spade, man. Brian Custer, and I say this respectfully, Brian Custer.
Damn. It's a bunch of bull.
What are you doing, man? Brian Custer got out here and claimed. Let's listen to his claim one more time. So y'all know I ain't the one who claiming this. I didn't claim none of this.
Watching.
Got to shut up and
Hold on, I went too far.
Fighters. This
Now, here we go.
The
Listen to
most talented fighters this sport has seen when we talk about Shakur Stevenson, because I see a guy smart. I see a guy who has great defense, and I see a guy, if you say you want to be offensive, okay, I'll be more than offensive with you. It almost reminds me, it's like Mayweather in his heyday defensively, and then Pretty Boy offensively. I'm talking Pretty Boy Floyd right now, but I don't know if other people see what I see, but I'm going to give you the floor. Tell me what we see now when we see Shakur Stevenson.
I want to ask, does anybody else see what Brian Custer see? Shakur going to agree with him. I ain't got no problem. You're supposed to agree. Pretty Boy Floyd, right? Money Mayweather defensively, Pretty Boy Floyd offensively. I can understand it. And hell, if you're gonna give me that type of, if you were to tell me, shit, man, when we watch you play ball, bro, man, shit, you look like Melo. And you know what I'm saying? You like Melo on offense, and hell, you like what I want to call my absolute favorite. Man, you like Melo on offense, and you look like Scottie Pippen on defense. You Melo on offense, Scottie Pippen on defense. Well, damn, I might be the greatest player alive. I might be. Right? This is what Brian Custer is saying. He's saying this man is the greatest fighter alive. That could be very well the case. But we got to see it. We got to see if he the greatest. We got to see if he putting that work in. We got to see him do it in the ring. Same way we got to see you do it on the court, we got to see you do it in the ring. You can't just come out here putting these numbers, putting this stuff out here and say you the best. It don't work that way.